Well, hi there. Welcome back to the New Age Geeks channel, where tonight we have Queer and Present Danger, a high fantasy homebrew D&D campaign made by me. I'm super excited for tonight, and just a little friendly reminder that here at the New Age Geeks channel, we aim to make everybody feel included and welcomed at our table. And with that,
hello. The New Age Geeks includes more than just us. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and your participation in the community that we're building together. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you can. Just join our Discord, subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels where you'll find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah. Hi,
Hi, Sarah.
And chat rooms with the cast and other members of our growing community. Remember, the best way to help us out with the algorithm is engagement. So, watch the video all the way through, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so all these platforms know to share us with everyone else. Speaking of engagement, we would love it if you would please make sure to clip any of your favorite moments of the show. The funny moments, the sad moments, anything you like. Beyond that, we have posts going up on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. So if you're on any of those platforms, follow us there as well for more geeky goodness.
Hello. Twitch Prime is free if you already have Amazon Prime. Daughter. That awards you a 1-month subscription to any channel on Twitch. Once per month, you do need to go in and resubscribe to that channel at no additional cost. Just link your accounts and click subscribe with Prime on that channel. Fun fact, September is Subtember here on Twitch. So if you are not subscribed to the New Age Geeks, now is the time to do it because you get to subtract 30% off of your subscription. So go ahead and do the thing and the thing with the thing. If you're feeling charitable, please subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, perhaps gift subscriptions to others, cheer using bits, donate via PayPal, check out our merch shop, subscribe to our Patreon, and lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor for the New Age Geeks, reach out to us directly via our Instagram page to begin those discussions.
And speaking of sponsorships, if you enjoy the music that we have going on here on the New Age Geeks channel, we highly recommend checking out the SonCraft bot. The SonCraft bot allows you to play open source community selected music and soundscapes directly from your Discord server with only a few clicks. Whether you're playing with friends or streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their pro level subscription, you get their playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, access to 40 plus music genres, and 20 plus soundscape types, also global genre selections, and 2 premium Discord servers just for $10 a month. But if you use our referral code NAG, N-A-G, it will get you $2 off of your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite the SonCraft bot of your choosing to your Discord server, then just hit play and let SonCraft take care of the rest. Just a couple quick announcements. Tomorrow, we have Investigation Check with GM Justin, which is awesome. We love GM Justin and cannot wait to dive into his backstory. Also tomorrow, I will be over on the Records of the Realm Twitch channel doing a Blades in the Dark one-shot, which I'm very excited for. And then next week, we are back with Forging Fates. And we also, next week on the 12th, we have Investigation Check with Sunnyside James. So, oh my god. Apollo, thank you for the gifted subs. So kind of you. Thank you. But unless there are any other announcements that we have, we can get into tonight's episode of Queer and Present Danger. Whoosh. So, last session, the Dreamwalkers had once again finished up business in the town of Holden after successfully reconsecrating the Temple of Darius, and then made a plan to travel to Wimborne, the capital city of Gillimore. In an effort to save some time, the group spent a week or so traveling to Nistra to see if Charlotte was able to teleport them to Wimborne instead of having to make a month's journey. Charlotte was not able to teleport them that day, but said if they were to come back tomorrow, it would be easier for her to do it, as she would have time to prepare for it. And after that, the team decided to go check out Mr. Trinket's shop to see if he was still there after the interrogation that the group had with him. You guys entered the shop to find the building completely empty, except in the back room, there was one lone mirror propped up against the wall. And that's where we are picking up.
Want to break it?
Maybe we don't break it right away.
I'm gonna pull out a couple spoons.
Can I do the thing that I did in the princess's bedroom and like just take the little crystal that's in like Brolgon's mouth on my staff and just like touch it and see if anything happens?
That might be the better idea than just outright touching it.
So you lift up your staff, reaching the crystal from Brogon's mouth to the crystal that is inlaid at the top of this mirror, and you see it begin to glow. And as it begins to glow, that glow descends down the mirror around the frame to the bottom, as the glow then goes into the mirror, illuminating the cracks that are now made visible in said mirror.
I didn't do that.
I especially didn't do that.
Well, I didn't even touch it, so.
It was like that before I got here.
Because the cracks weren't apparent when you first walked in, but it seems that this magical influence has now, this faint magical glow from the staff has now illuminated this mirror.
I'm gonna lower my spoon.
Taking just like a closer look at it and like the backside probably too. Does it have the same like markings that the other that the other mirrors had?
As you look at the back of the mirror, they are completely different than the mirrors previously.
Really check?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, if you want to make a religion check.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Among the symbols and essentially carvings on the back of this mirror, there is a symbol that you recognize as the symbol of Canstos on this mirror.
Ooh, this is a Canstos mirror.
Canstos is the modern chaos trickery one. Yeah.
The future and chaos.
The one that the deadbeat dad likes so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think we should poke it.
No.
Because
Oh.
the chaos guy likes it.
Usually poking things made of chaos magic isn't a great idea.
Yeah,
I don't think it works like the other ones. I don't think it works like the other ones, though, because it's all broken, and I don't see a creepy version of me.
Bloom, question for you. Is your staff still being held up against the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't say it wasn't, so
Okay.
we'll say that.
Question.
Answer.
You put your spoons away.
I lowered the spoon. I didn't put them away.
Oh.
Do we see one reflection or several in the cracked mirror?
As you look into the mirror, you can see several different reflections reflected in each of the broken pieces.
Uh-huh.
Who, pray tell,
Mhm.
are they?
They better be the same freaking thing.
It is blurry, and you cannot distinguish what these reflections are.
Y'all ever see the that clip of Skeletor running through the thing and then sticks his arm back out to shatter it on his way through?
Can't say that I
No?
have.
Just me? All right, never mind, guys. Chad, if you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments below. Anyway, don't love that. So I'm just going to go up to Bloom, just tilt the staff away from it. Maybe we don't invite more fey creatures through to this particular realm.
Toby,
Huh?
as you pull Bloom's staff away from the crystal,
Uh-huh.
the mirror continues to glow.
Son of a...
Can I come out from behind the mirror?
Uh-oh.
And the glow
it's not good.
begins to pulse.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna start like
And
backing.
the pulse gets brighter and quicker and seems to start emanating off of the mirror.
Talia?
And
What?
I need
Help.
everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Already not that wise. Thanks.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it's a 18 and a nat 20.
Wait. Hold on.
What did Ashira roll?
A dirty 20. Disadvantage. I'm a wise woman.
So,
An 8.
No.
I got
Toby?
a 16 and a 4. So my 4 gets turned into a 9 with my +5 wisdom saving throw. But if that's still a failure, does this count as something I can use my arcane deflection for?
Let me take a look at that real quick.
It's in features, just under arcane tradition.
You can use it. However, I'm going to tell you now that that will not make it a success.
The 13 still isn't a success. Okay.
Bloom, quick question. Was your 18 the 18 total, or did you add to it?
I added 1 to it.
So 19?
No, it was
Or-
a 17 and it became an 18.
Okay.
What does this do?
This is where I am going to go down the line. Talia, What is her biggest fear?
Oh, God.
Somebody hurting the person that she cares about the most.
Okay. Talia, your mind is flung into visions of this. In this vision, you are screaming and crying out, and it's not stopping. It is not working. You see them on the ground, injured, bleeding.
In this vision, does it show who inflicted this?
Again, depends on Talia's worst fear of who would be the one inflicting this.
So many secrets. Who do you care about the most? Who are you worried about hurting them?
Your parents.
Unfortunately, that is the vision you are seeing in front of you. It's that feeling in a dream where you're trying to run, you're trying to scream, but you can't, you feel stuck.
Hello?
I'm just gonna hit my knees and start screaming. And probably pull my either my sword or my daggers out and just like death grip them.
You go to grip them and they are in your hands. And as you go to pull them forward, you find your hands bound to a wall behind you. Toby, what is his worst fear?
That he knows about?
Yeah.
Bees?
You're valid, Toby.
Toby, your mind is flung into this vision. You're in an open field with a few beautiful trees, walking through it, and
Oh, this isn't so bad.
your foot finds purchase on an object in front of you.
Oh.
And as you look down, you see a beehive.
Oh, no.
And bees begin to swarm out of it, purely enraged. And the bees don't stop. They don't stop coming out of the beehive as they are swarming you, stinging you.
Screaming, crying. I'm gonna start flinging firebolts at them.
Your arms extend, attempting to cast this spell, and you see sparks start to fizzle out of your hand. It doesn't work. And so you try again, and the same effect.
I don't try again, I just run.
Okay.
Again, screaming and crying. Tears and snot running down my face. It's messy. It's uncool and the lowest degree. But it
Okay.
is the real reaction.
Bloom, what is your worst fear?
Something happening to Wither.
So your vision goes dark, and suddenly you are in a very familiar room. It's just as messy as the last time you saw it. There's still blood on the floor. And you see a very large demon, massive horns outstretched, holding Wither in its hand, looking at you with a sinister grin.
With a 17, huh? Damn. Oh. At this point, Bloom has already been crying and sobbing. And she just collapses to her knees and starts begging. She's saying, please don't hurt Wither. Someone help. I'll do anything.
This demon lets out a laugh, sends chills down your spine. Anything you say.
Anything. I would do anything.
He cocks his head, again looking down at you, and then raises his arm into the air and throws Wither. And just before it hits the floor, your vision goes back to black. Ashira, you feel this magical wave of energy rush out of the mirror,
Mm-hmm.
and you are barely able to subside this effect. As you look at your party members, paralyzed, glossy looks over their eyes, and tears down all of their face.
Okay. Probably closest to me is Bloom, and I'm gonna go to Bloom and try to just shake her out of whatever this is. Do I know what's caused it besides, like, obviously the mirror, but
You do not. However, can you roll me a perception check really quickly?
mm. 21.
Okay. As you start to turn to Bloom, you notice out of the corner of your eye reflections in the mirror. Specifically 3 pieces. You see Talia screaming and crying. Toby running. And with Bloom, you get the visual of this massive demon smashing Wither on the floor. And these are being played. These reflections are being played in real time. Ashira might not know that.
Yeah. This instinct is so stupid. I don't know what happens if I shatter the mirror. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I'm gonna try, because I'm trying to shake Bloom out of it. I'm also gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good on Bloom. Because I think out of the three, after like turning and looking at the three visions, Bloom's is the most concerning to me.
Okay.
For obvious reasons. So I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good, and it's kind of just this gentle, like, static cling that, like, coats over Bloom.
Okay.
And it's protection from abjurations, celestials, elementals, fey fiends, and undead. If they're already charmed, frightened, or possessed, they get advantage on a new saving throw. And I'm just trying to, like, shake her, like, out of it.
I am not even going to make Bloom roll for it. You lay your arm or your hands on her shoulders and begin shaking her awake while she is casting that spell. And Bloom, just before you wake up, you get a flash of the first vision that you all had together. You get a flash of that bloody battlefield. And then your vision returns and you see Ashira, and you can feel the tears on your face.
Gently, like,
I wake up, like, still, like, crying. I'm still crying. I'm still sobbing.
I'll just pull you, like, into my arms for a second. It's like, it's okay, I got you.
Bloom is, like, immediately just, where's Wither? Wither! She's with me, right? Right? Stacey?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Grabbing Wither and just, like, looking her over, kind of paying attention to Ashira. Just like, Wither, are you okay? Wither? Did you have a bad dream too?
Look back at the mirror. Is the chunk that was Bloom's back to being normal?
Back to normal.
Yeah.
I saw the battlefield again, Ashira. And then I'm gonna look down at Talia and Toby. Did the mirror do this to all of us?
I felt something weird, but I didn't. I'm fine. I'll move to Talia next. And can I upcast? Is that a thing? Nope. Oh, it's concentration though. Oh. I'll just try shaking Talia. I'm not gonna cast Protection from Good and Evil on them.
As I'm hyperventilating and gripping my daggers.
This is fine. As I go to, like, grab them to shake, I'll grab, like, the wrist to hopefully, like, if she tries to stab me, I can hold her. Okay. And just, like, shake her. Rum her arms.
So without the use of Protection from Evil and Good, I will have Talia make another wisdom saving throw. However, the DC is 20.
Oh.
I only have a +1. I'm sorry.
Can guidance? Would guidance work?
Guidance will help.
No.
It's actually really close. I rolled an 18.
No! I should have guidanced. I'm about to get stabbed.
Oh god, tough decisions to make as a DM.
What if I give her the help action and I just start going, Talia!
You actually like blew out your mic.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
If you see a demon, it's not real.
I will allow the help action to give Talia advantage.
Can I guidance this time? I'm shaking.
I will allow it.
I had a D4.
There's a 17 on the roll.
Plus a D4.
Okay.
Did you add a D4?
Oh, D4.
Well, it was on the roll, right? You get a +1, so it's an 18.
That's 18.
Okay. Okay.
And a
Just need
4.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Talia, just
Let's go.
before you are snapped out of your vision, you get a flash of the battlefield, but it's different. It's someone completely different standing in front of you.
Do I
Before
recognize
you are-
this person?
You do not. And then you wake up with Ashira and Bloom right next to you.
Ripping your wrists.
When I snap out of it, I come out of it kind of swinging and just screaming, Lily! Lily! Lily!
Ashira and Talia make contested strength checks.
Oh. Actually, my string's not bad.
Should I assume I'm not involved in this at all?
Oh, were you holding on
because
too?
I assumed. Were you?
No, I was kind of like peeking over.
Okay.
So just
Make a
me.
dex save to see if you get bonked in the head.
Natural 20 for
Okay,
21.
Should I still do the dex save?
No, you're
That's,
fine.
12.
I got
I'm a
wrists.
widow elf.
Ashira, as you feel Talia come back to consciousness, attempting to fight back against you, you are able to hold her wrists down that are clutching the daggers as she is screaming.
Would I finally realize where I'm at as I feel Ashira like on my wrists?
Yeah.
I just break and just start like ugly sobbing, crying instead of the frantic, angry screaming. I'm just bawling, like heavy sobs.
I'm just gonna gently take the 2 daggers from your hands and just set them like on either side of where you're like knelt on the ground. So they're still like you can grab them again, but they're not in your hands. I'm gonna look at Bloom, stay with Talia, and I'm gonna move to Toby next.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, do you want to hold with her for a moment, Talia? Would it help?
No, thank you.
Okay. Do you want a piece of orange? Sometimes it makes people feel better.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll just stay here.
The shard that was reflecting Talia's vision goes dark.
And did I get the sense that casting helped make it easier for now that I've done it both ways? Do I get the sense that helped?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and drop concentration. Bloom kind of feels that like gentle like static cling fall away, and I'm gonna recast it onto Toby and try and gently shake them out of it as well.
Okay. And Toby, your vision from your vision of the bees fades, and you get a flash. Make just a general intelligence roll. Sorry, what was that? You were really muffled. 22. You get a flash of a familiar landscape, green and lush, as the sky begins to darken, as the double eclipse begins to occur overhead, before you're snapped awake and looking Ashira in the eyes.
I'm going to latch on in a hug. Just
I've got you. You're okay. You're safe. You're here.
just sobbing, just absolutely losing his shit. You may have snot and tears like
Fine.
ruining your shirt, but
That's all right. I'm in full armor. It's fine.
Oh, we have a good cocktail of all three of us at this point.
Yeah.
yeah, just latched on.
What is the mirror doing?
The glow is beginning, so the pulse has stopped,
Mm-hmm.
and the glow is slowly beginning to fade. The glow starts to melt away from the cracks in the glass.
I'm gonna just take one hand away from Toby and just kind of gather that thunder energy, and I'm gonna cast Shatter on the mirror.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
So we do that?
It should be fine. We're definitely far away. I aimed it on the backside.
Shira was
I
like,
didn't
nothing bad
overbid.
happened to me last time. We need to change it.
What the takeaway here is just I'm not afraid of anything. Is really what the takeaway is.
Except something happening to us.
You don't know that. 15 points of thunder damage.
Okay. The thunder cracks, and you can feel the room shake a bit. And you look towards the mirror. The glass is absolutely shattered. But then that glow begins to return.
What the hell? No!
With this static
No.
starting to creep up even more cracks in this mirror.
There's
There's
more
magic
dreams
missile.
now.
I grab. I have like Toby in one arm, and I'm just grabbing like Talia and Bloom, and I'm like pulling them away from this mirror.
I'm launching 3 magic missiles at it.
Roll damage.
Oh no.
2, 4, and 2.
As you release these magic missiles, each finding purchase within the glass, once again creating more and more cracks.
It's not shattering.
The glass is shattering, it's just not falling. As the glow gets brighter.
Oh, we're feeding it.
And whoever wants to roll me a perception check.
I'm staring at the smear right now.
I kind of want to try something.
It's so dirty.
I don't know if it would work
Too
though.
distracted crying. I rolled 2.
29.
29.
Can I try something?
What are you gonna try?
Can I try casting darkness on the mirror if we're all being pulled away from it, and see if it has to do with our ability to see the mirror or the mirror's ability to see us?
Let me just get to the perception check first.
Okay. I'm so scared that something bad's gonna happen. I'm just like, wait, maybe this.
Ashira, as you are pulling everybody out, still focus locked onto the mirror, you see essentially, well, with a fucking 29, you can see essentially 1,000 different versions of the reality that you are in. You look and you see a glimpse of that battlefield before it vanishes.
Mhm.
You look at another one and you can see Charlotte's temple. You see another one and you recognize the abandoned temple from where you guys met Stevie.
Mhm.
As you're looking through it, there's so many places you don't recognize mixed with a few that you do.
Mhm.
And a few of them contain people within these visions. You see a quick flash of Henry. You see a quick flash of Dorian. You also see people you don't recognize. Like you see a small child. You see a half-orc. And whatever you look at is only there for less than a second before it vanishes and changes.
Mhm. I stop pulling them. I think at this point I'm just like transfixed on what I'm seeing. That I've just like stopped dead in my tracks.
Mm-hmm. Bloom, do you still cast darkness over the mirror?
Yeah, I think once Bloom starts seeing the mirror glow again and it's like brighter as there are more shards, out of desperation to not have that dream again, she's gonna just cast darkness, and it is a 60-foot radius, so we will also be enveloped in darkness.
Magical darkness, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So darkness is irrelevant. None of us can see.
Oh, actually, sorry, it's 15 feet. I was mistaken.
This has a 60-foot range.
Mhm.
Yeah. My bad.
Do I have to be able to see for this?
What?
Next time I get an action, I'd like to do something.
Well,
If
we're not
there's,
in
like,
initiative.
Right, I wasn't sure if there was something that was going to happen first.
You don't
Because
see anything
Bloom
happen.
I'm gonna set Toby down kind of like absent-mindedly, even though there's darkness there.
As soon as you do, with only verbal and somatic components, and just needing to choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range, dispel magic on the mirror.
Oh no.
I need to look up the wording of Dispel Magic.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
So it's not a spell. It is a magical effect.
But darkness goes away. Now you can do whatever else you want.
No,
Oops.
it would be.
Yeah, I cast darkness on the mirror.
Hmm.
Which is totally fine.
No, it's not, because if this doesn't affect the mirror,
I don't think
darkness is probably a
Toby
better
has
bet.
seen. I don't think Toby's seen Bloom cast it, so like it would make sense if he didn't know that it would dispel, the AoE effect that she did. It's all good.
I was
So
hoping to end an enchantment on it.
But so does darkness dispel.
That's DM's call, but technically that would be a spell affecting it, yeah.
It's because I could have cast the spell on like the wall behind it or something like that, but I did specifically target the mirror, so I was trying to be fair.
So as you dispel the darkness, the mirror is gone.
The mirror is gone?
The
The
mirror is
whole
gone.
ass mirror.
Whole ass mirror is gone.
Not even a single like shard left over.
Glass never fell from the mirror.
I just kept cracking. I like take a step, like a couple steps towards where it was. I'm just like, wait, no, but
No. I'm gonna tug on Ashira,
it's not there.
try and pull her back. I'm not gonna be able to, but like,
There was a mirror there, right?
That spell
Uh-huh.
doesn't do that. All I did was make it dark. That was all the mirror.
Ready to go?
I don't. But it was showing different places, different people. I don't.
It can't be showing real things that are really happening, right? Like it wouldn't do that, right? It's not doing that, right?
Maybe not current things, but it showed what we saw in that vision, the battlefield, and then it was showing temples and Dorian and Henry and a bunch of other places and people that I don't recognize, but
The battlefield was different though, but the other stuff, that's not stuff that actually happened, right? Or is happening?
maybe not.
My battlefield was
Yeah?
the same.
It had the same person standing in it.
I didn't see a person.
There was somebody different in mine.
DC, you said I recognized the grassy plains. Was it the same or was it different?
It was the same. You saw an empty field.
My field was empty.
What did this figure look like that I saw?
It's a smaller figure, shorter, shaggier brown hair. And when I say smaller, I mean like maybe 4'6". Like
Couldn't make out any discerning features, gender expression, none of that.
What about armor type? Were they like dressed for a big battle?
no armor.
I saw a person standing in the middle of the battlefield. They were small. Very small. I don't know who they were. Kind of shaggy brown hair. Not about this tall. But I don't know who they were.
Does that description ring a bell for any of us?
Nobody I know has hair.
Okay, well, are you three okay? Because you
No.
were definitely not.
I have to know if what if what's going on is really real or not. I have to know.
It's not real because Wither's fine. And in my dream, Wither... And she just kind of, like, starts crying again.
I'm just hugging my stuffed turtle and rocking.
I just kind of like pick up my daggers and kind of like spin them around and sheath them really fast. And well, if your visions weren't real, means mine wasn't either. At least I hope wasn't. I'm fine. Fine.
Did you all dream about Wither being stolen by a big angry monster and then smashed on the ground?
I
No.
saw it in the mirror, but I didn't see anything at all. I was just here.
Well, thank goodness you didn't see that. That was really scary. I thought I lost her forever. What did you see?
Please. Too many. I couldn't get them off me.
That does sound
I
scary.
couldn't run away. I couldn't cast magic. They kept coming. Hundreds. Thousands. I couldn't see anything. They were stinging my eyes, my body, my shell. There were so many bees.
Like, kind of on both of their heads, just very, like, motherly, like, gentle, like, head rubs, like when you're comforting a small kid. Just, well, Wither's fine. She's right here, and there are no bees. We'll look toward Talia. Whatever you saw didn't happen. It wasn't real. It's okay.
Talia, what did you
Fine.
see?
If it's not real, it doesn't matter. It's not real, it doesn't matter. And then she kind of shakes her head, and I kind of shake my head and walk away. Maybe I shouldn't have left home. And I just walk to the next room.
Okay. Do you all make your way out?
So take one more look. There's nothing else in this room.
Nothing else.
That's in the whole place, right?
The back
Because you
room.
cleared it out.
Back room is clear.
Okay.
You head to the main room, and there's a note taped to the door.
I want to read it.
All it says is, anything can happen.
Fuck not have a terrible day. A cheeky bastard.
I take the note, and I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
Just like with a really uneasy feeling in my stomach after just staring at all the different shards in the mirror.
And you all exit?
I cast Firebolt.
No arson!
This is a case where I think we can do it.
What if he was renting the shop?
I need to prove to myself that I can.
Oh, buddy.
So you cast Firebolt?
Mhm.
Just towards the back of the shop?
was towards the floor.
You fire
Like,
it
I'll
off.
turn around and just pop.
You fire it off, and it hits the floor, and you can see embers starting to form on the wood.
I'll use prestidigitation to snuff it out.
Okay.
Generous.
The point wasn't to burn the place down, it was to prove that I could cast magic again.
What a
And
good test.
It's just because I was able to cast Dispel Magic, but it didn't work right. And the magic missile, but it didn't destroy the thing. I wasn't 100% sure. And I had to check.
Obi, take an inspiration.
Thank you.
You all leave the shop, and you have to squint as you walk outside as the sun is out. People walking the streets, as it's probably early afternoon at this point.
Trying to remember from the last time we were here. What is it? Just the one temple, the one that Charlotte is at, really, or
No, because they're. Hold on, gotta grab
the lore
book.
book?
Lore book. For temples, there's the Temple of Sopera. There's a joint temple of Elidios and Ogari, and then there's also a temple of Agriel, who is the god of agriculture.
Mhm. Okay. Hmm. I probably start leading them back to maybe because we're waiting till the next day to go back to see Charlotte again, correct? She was
Yes, because she needed to prepare to teleport you guys.
I might try and just find like a quieter, like if there is like a small park or just something like that I can take them to that is quiet and away from people for a minute.
Yeah, because
just them have a moment.
Trinket's shop was towards the edge of town.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no like high walls surrounding this town. There's just a simple fence you guys can like climb over or under it. And there's just these grasslands that stretch out for miles, as the grass is a little taller, just swaying in the breeze.
No.
I make sure that there are no bees around.
There are no bees to be found.
Cautiously. Continue.
Okay.
As we are, if we go through any place where there's people or pass by any people as we're walking, I just kind of like pull my veil up tighter, just kind of like hide myself.
Okay. You guys are able to find a small patch in this empty field, essentially. Sit down, take a rest. You guys can hear the grass rustling with each small breeze that comes through, with very little city sounds with the distance you are away from town. As a few clouds drift through the sky, changing the intensity of the sunlight as a few of them pass. Birds chirping off in the distance.
And that's good.
So we
Are we taking
sitting
a
down
short
to have
rest doing this?
snackies? Is it snackies time?
Yes, definitely snackies time.
Yeah,
I'd
you
like
guys-
to recover that spell slot.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest, absolutely.
During
wanna-
the short rest, I'm gonna do something.
Let's go.
Can you use my arcane recovery?
That's what I'm
And
doing.
get back. Get back 2 of my spell slots.
Okay.
While over the course of the short rest, I'd like to take some time and I will first pray to my god and I want to change out a spell.
Okay.
I'm worried about what's coming after that.
No, it's fine. I got 2 things after that and it's gonna be fine.
No worries.
I am going to pray for some clarity and take clairvoyance.
Okay.
And then after praying to my god, because it was Kansos's symbol on the back of the mirror,
Mhm.
I'm gonna dig through my bag and pull out Kansos's emblem. And I'm gonna hold it between my 2 hands. And I saw the battlefield, right? I saw that was one of the things that I saw.
Yes.
I'm going to cast clairvoyance. Because it is a place I have seen. And I would like to create a sensor in that place. And I would like to choose seeing to just see the space, like in this moment.
Okay. Excuse me while I try to pull up the spell. My computer is lagging.
I think I might also change out one of my spells if that's cool.
I can drop you the spell description to see if that's quicker.
Please. Yes, I don't know why my computer is lagging.
While
I gotcha.
they are doing this, I lay out my dance veil and I sit down and I pull out my hand drum and I start kind of absent-mindedly playing my drum and singing lightly in Sylvan.
Okay.
I think I'll just sit quietly and listen.
Okay. So, even though clairvoyance does have a limited range, but I like what you're doing, Oshira.
Oh, hey, thanks. DM. I appreciate you.
I'm a gracious DM, guys.
I'm using it.
So, having seen this place, however, you aren't sure where exactly is located.
Mhm.
As you take a minute and essentially start seeing through this sensor that you have summoned, you see a luscious green field, a few trees, animals skittering about. Off in the distance, you see what looks to be not wreckage, that's the wrong word. Ruins. That's what I was looking for. Ruins of a temple that you do not recognize. Whatever this temple is or was is unknown to you. There are vines creeping up the side of it. The architecture is nothing you've seen before. And give me another perception check.
Am I allowed to guidance myself?
I'll allow it.
$25.
Perfect. Again, sort of looking around this space, essentially doing a 360 of the landscape. Off in the distance, you see a small house with some slight movement as a person approaches the door. This person you do not recognize.
Are they short with shaggy hair?
They
are not.
Okay, never mind.
Looking for a guy in finance.
4'6". Shaggy hair.
Oh, that's fucking funny. I love the 25. From this distance, you see long graying hair, a feminine figure carrying a basket. And also with the 25, you see that there is you can sense remnants of divine energy in this space.
Like the same sense I get in an area that's like hollowed, or do I get the sense that this isn't like...
So you don't get the sense that it's hollowed.
Okay.
You sense that there used to be a strong divine presence here.
That's just not there.
And now there's just crumbs of it.
Let me check my notes.
And at any point, because again, where I was raised and like was taught about a lot of different religious things in general, not just for my god, does this like the ruins and the vibe that I'm getting, does it remind me in any sense of something that I would have learned? A battle or like a dead god or something like...
I will say,
Perhaps a god no longer worshipped by the land people,
Yeah.
but who may have been instrumental in perhaps bringing back the worship of the gods. Maybe, possibly.
will say the only thing that can sort of that you can sort of make sense of when you think of like, is there a dead god? There is a god who has not been seen since the castigation.
Okay.
Would
Sorry,
anyone
I
know
just
what
happen
god
to
that
be one of the
is?
biggest fans of this show, in addition to being on it.
Right.
Stop.
What an honor.
Ah.
I feel so happy to be here.
Are you sure?
What? Yeah. What?
Cool.
This is so rad.
Wow. Cool. Uh-huh.
And as
Wait.
the spell starts to come to an end, there's a flash of the battlefield before you exit this vision.
I don't like it. But
You remember what amulet you're holding, right?
I know. Hey, I've prayed to my god and both chaos gods now at this point for different things, for different reasons.
When did you ever pray to Panuro?
I started to, and I think I was interrupted by Toby maybe coming in? I don't remember.
God, I hope so.
I'm wearing
Yeah, you have
If
4 holy symbols on you.
Yeah, I'm doing great, guys.
1 Eros, 1 Kalamos, 1 Panuro, and 1
I gotta
Pantos.
collect them all.
She almost has all 5
Pokemon
Infinity
cards.
Stones.
I'm gonna make Pokemon cards of my gods. Give me a second.
Amazing.
I buy them.
I like my vision starts to come back to me, and I think I flinch at the last like flash of the battlefield. And I'll just kind of look, and I'm assuming everyone else is still kind of just doing their own thing. I think I just sit there for a minute.
Yep.
Can I pull out like my sketchbook and everything, and I want to start to draw the ruins and the house that I saw with the woman, as much as I can remember before it gets too fuzzy.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. Absolutely. What is Bloom during this time? What is she doing?
Bloom has her snackies. She's taking her short rest. And she's gonna switch out 2 spells. If that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
And she's gonna brush Wither's hair. And just like comforting Wither, but she's actually comforting herself. You know? It's like, oh, that was really scary, huh? But it's okay, it wasn't real. You're okay.
Toby, what are you up to?
Same thing. Just trying to calm down by focusing on what I know, which is magic. I said I was restoring 2 spell slots, but I'll also swap out one of my spells as well.
Okay.
But I'm still kind of rocking back and forth, and holding my stuffed turtle while I do everything.
You feel Mousinator up on your shoulder.
I'm gonna jump and look, and only slightly relax.
It sort of outstretches one of its little paws as it just sort of like gently like taps or rubs your shoulder as much as a mouse can.
Thanks, Mousinator.
And Talia, what are you up to during the short rest?
I was just singing and working in my journal.
What kind of song was it? Slow, fast, upbeat,
It would
dirge?
have sounded sad. It'd be slow, a little dissonant.
Just hearing that in the background during my vision.
You're hearing background music. I guess my question for you guys is how long you spend in the field.
More than a year. So that we don't
Fire.
have to deal with anything. No.
Fire. Everything feels slow.
Oh no.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh my god.
Shout out.
Oh,
Brindley Mulligan.
calamitous.
I mean, at the minimum, the hour for the short rest.
Mhm.
At max, probably not past dinner time.
Yeah.
Would think we'd head back.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay too long.
Mm-hmm.
Beast might come back.
So after, let's just say like maybe an hour and a half, you guys begin to stand up and walk back into town. Slowly, calmly walking back into town. Are you guys headed to the inn? Are you guys headed to the temple or the local tavern?
Yeah, probably.
Tavern, yeah.
Where, is this the town that the deadbeat dad is in?
No.
No, that's Holden.
We just left.
Okay.
Nope.
Because
They're
I
not
can't
here.
remember where everybody is.
in Nistra is the Catnap Inn, and then the Twisted Anchor.
Mhm.
Yes, Twisted Anchor.
So I guess food, then sleep.
Yeah, I would say let's go to Twisted Anchor.
Yes.
Okay.
Sleep sounds like the best idea for you three. You've had a day.
We have a big day ahead of us too.
Yeah.
All right.
Cece, what was the event you said the god has not been seen since?
The Castigation.
Mhm.
So after Painuro was sealed away, this god has not been seen since.
Just needed it from my notes. Thank you.
All right. You guys head to the tavern, grab yourself some food, unless there's any discussion you guys would like to have during this time. Otherwise, we will go to break.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to take a short 10-minute break. So we'll be back at around 9:40 Central Standard Time for specification. So and then we'll hop back into it then. So we will see you guys shortly. Alrighty, and welcome back. Picking up where we left off, we had our lovely group, our party, head back to the Twisted Anchor Tavern to grab some food, and then they began to head over to the Catnap Inn to get a night's rest. You guys walk in and you see the familiar face of Selra, the tabaxi woman at the front desk. Welcome in. It's very good to see you guys again. Please change the music. God damn it.
No, it's perfect.
Creepy dream music still.
None
It's
of us
fine.
are actually awake. We're still back here.
Surprise! It's all a dream. Are you guys looking to get some rooms then?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Okay.
Take out my coin purse.
Did you want the 4 rooms or 2 and 2?
Maybe 2 and 2. Might be better to not be alone tonight.
Alrighty. That'll just be 2 silver.
I'll hold them out. Set them on the counter.
She takes the coins, passes you guys the keys with the 2 rooms that are next to each other, rooms 3 and 4. And then if you need anything, just let me know.
Of course, thank you so much.
We will.
Of course. And you all head up to your rooms. Who's in what rooms?
Just one adult, one child in each.
Probably.
Unless you want to have time for the 2 of you and leave the children alone.
Probably a bad idea.
No, probably not gonna happen.
Yes,
Putting
let's
it out
trouble
there,
make
it's
your
not-
children in a room of their own.
Nice try.
Practice firebolt.
Oh, no.
All right. Unless there are any conversations to be had.
Unless someone forces conversation out of Talia. Talia is not up for talking.
I think Bloom's probably in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And then you all can take a long rest.
Oh yeah. Did Ashira tell us about the vision?
No?
No, Ashira was gonna wait till morning because y'all were mildly overwhelmed post visions. So
Yeah,
she
we're
just
kinda
took
going
time to
through
sit
it.
and just draw what she saw and let you
Hmm.
guys like have space. So no.
Okay.
All right. So you take your long rest and wake up in the morning. The sun creeping through the blinds. God damn it.
Why did
Now I'm
I
yawning.
feel- I'm realizing
Uh-oh.
I had a level of
Nope.
exhaustion.
What?
I don't know. I've reset.
Oh,
all
that
my
was
numbers.
because you didn't sleep while you were traveling.
Right.
So we need to go to Charlotte today, right?
Mhm.
And she's gonna send us to the next town?
I think she was gonna try. Yes.
Okay.
You feeling better this morning?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
You're fine. Where are we going again? What direction?
North.
Wimborne?
Thank you.
I got the brain cell today.
Just the immediate panic of like, oh
Were we gonna go to Haribus first, or were we going straight to Wimborne?
no. I thought here and then straight to Wimborne. Right?
Yeah, because we can get the help getting to Wimborne, right?
Okay. Works for me.
Okay. You all exit the inn as Selra gives you a quick goodbye, and you begin to head to Charlotte's Temple. It's still pretty early in the morning, so there's not as many people here. There's like maybe a couple of people around, just doing their morning prayers, and you can see Charlotte up at the front lighting candles, and you see a Fire Ganassi woman in similar robes as well. And then you can see Stevie helping clean up the library.
Hop over to where Stevie is and kind of just help a little bit.
Oh! Hi, Ashira!
Hi. Did you need any help this morning?
I might need a little help getting to the top shelves.
I think I can do that. Thanks. Just help.
Okay. You can see she sort of like, with the books in her hand, reaches her arms up. You...
Just lift her.
Puppies!
Yep.
I was fully just expecting you to grab the books, but okay.
Just arms up.
I'm gonna be a complete creep on the Fire Ganassi.
Okay.
Just be like,
Can I help you?
how's your hair on fire? How are you not setting everything on fire with your hair? How are you not being burned? And just rattle off a million questions all at once.
I preferably one question at a time. But to start, my hair is on fire because I was born this way. And I'm not setting everything on fire because I'm able to control it.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can see she waves her hand a little bit, and then like a small chunk of hair just sort of floats as it falls back down.
Can everybody with hair do that?
If your hair is similar to mine, maybe? But
I don't.
I can see that.
Oh, wait. And I'm gonna take out my water skin, and I'm gonna cast Shape Water.
Oh!
And I'm going to give myself watery tendrils for hair.
What hairstyle do you give yourself? Is it like what are we thinking?
Um,
Long and sleek, wolf cut.
it's
mohawk?
gonna look
Mullet.
like it's gonna look like Medusa.
Okay.
Just tendrils going every which direction.
What a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. It's impressive.
Hey, so are you.
Thank you. Is there anything else I can assist you with? With any more burning questions you have?
Where's Charlotte?
She's up at the front, prepping the offering table currently.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna run off and find Charlotte.
Yeah, and she's right where the woman said she would be. At the front of the temple, setting up the offering plate.
Which temple is this to? Or
Sopera?
which god is this temple to? Sopera. I'll go up to the offering plate. And I'll drop in a gold.
I'll do the
know
same.
Because Toby, I know you already have inspiration.
Mhm.
Bloom, do you have inspiration? Because if you don't, take one.
Hell yeah.
And then what's Talia doing during this time?
I have followed Toby, and I'm just kind of standing behind him while he's
Yeah,
talking
the water
to
still.
the fire Ganassi, and I'm just trying to hold giggles kind of still in my head. So I'm kind of just like aimlessly following the children around until we find our purpose in the temple for the day.
Okay. But as the two children drop a gold coin into the offering plate, Charlotte looks down at you guys. Well, that's very kind of you, thank you. And I like your hair, Toby.
Thank you. I made it myself.
I like that. What, oh, right, the teleportation. I'm assuming everybody's here? She sort of looks around and sees Ashira helping Stevie. And Charlotte just lets out a small chuckle.
Can we take the carriage too?
I can definitely try casting this outside. Let me just
I
go.
don't want to leave Chestnut behind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, if you guys want to meet me outside, I can go run and grab the stuff I need.
Okay.
Follow
So-
them back out.
And as you leave, Stevie's just like, "Bye, Ashira! Bye, Toby! Bye, Talia! Bye, Bloom!"
Bye.
Bye, Stevie.
You all make your way outside, and soon after, Charlotte joins you guys and begins creating this large sigil on the ground, enough to contain you four plus Mousinator plus the cart plus the horse. And
Stevie.
Stevie's inside.
Well,
Surprise,
tell her
she's
to
in your
hurry
cart.
up. Yeah.
But she's getting everything ready. You can hear, like, I need to check y'all's passive perception quick.
It's high.
I know,
17.
Toby, I know you. Yours is high. Ashira, what's yours?
17.
Okay, and Talia,
14.
14, and Bloom.
11.
Or, yeah. Toby and Ashira, you hear it first. You can hear, like, the clanking of armor from guards starting to roll in, from the edge. You don't see them yet. You just hear people in armor walking through the town.
Is that normal?
soldiers?
I will tell you right now, as Charlotte hears this, she gets a confused look on her face.
Oh god, please stay or go.
Then Talia, you hear it. And then shortly after, Bloom.
Charlotte?
Wow, they must buy their armor from the same place as Shira does. Oh, the music stopped
Amazing.
like really like, right there.
It's a dramatic pause.
Oh my god, the record screech.
I
I just took emotional
I
damage from that.
pull my veil up a little bit tighter, and I pull disguise self and give myself more human, dark-haired appearance.
Okay.
I make sure all the symbols are hidden except Neros's can be out.
Okay. Toby or Bloom, are you two?
anything?
I'm looking for them. I'm not like running off, but
Keeping an eye out?
yeah, I'm looking around. I want to know where they are. I want to see them. I want to see if it looks like the same armor.
From what you guys can tell, they are coming from the eastern side of town. And you just hear them like slowly approaching. They don't seem to be running or rushing over. But Charlotte looks to all of you guys. Oh, okay, well, if you're all ready, I just need you all to step into the circle.
Are you gonna be safe? Do you know? That sounds like a lot of armor.
To be fair, I will be fine. I don't know, like, normally we don't have like any guards or soldiers passing through, but if something's happening in one of the towns to the west, I suppose.
Like Holden?
I mean, possibly, but I don't know why they wouldn't like find a quicker way there than walking. But if you guys are ready, I just need you all to get into the circle.
Are we getting in the circle? Are we?
Well,
Are we getting in the circle?
Because you all are headed to Wimborne, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
but if
Okay.
something's happening here,
Let's go.
Talia?
We have things to do. We have to save the world, right? That's what we're doing.
Why don't we
Right.
save Charlotte first? And
can I insight check Talia?
Say
Go for it.
World. I'm on board.
I'm 5 checking Talia hard right now.
Talia, you can roll deception.
27.
Is it deception or is it persuasion?
whatever.
Whatever you're
I
trying
suppose
to.
whatever you're, I feel like you're trying to hide something, so
I'm just.
mean-
you seem off, and Ashira's trying to figure out why. If it's
She's
like,
the mentalist.
if it's
With
fear-based, if
deception.
it's something else. Like, I don't need to know which one it
or
is. I just wanna-
persuasion.
Yeah.
I will allow either.
like to do a vibe check?
23. Working with
Damn.
persuasion.
Abs are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Ashira get on a 27 insight?
19.
Celia seems scared.
Okay, so it is fear-based. It's like a moment that Ashira's just giving you a hard look and then says, right, we should get going then.
Yeah. If you are able to see through my veil, you would notice that I look much different right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you all get into the circle. You bring the horse and the carriage, and of
Yeah.
course, Mousinator on Toby's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And the circle begins to glow. And just before you are teleported away, Talia, you get a glance. Well, you all see the guards rounding a corner. And Talia, you recognize that armor just before you are snapped away.
You just hear Celia go, fuck.
Mm-hmm. A note of
Ooh.
the fear being founded up.
That's a very bad word, Talia.
Talia, there are children.
Language. And you are all whisked away. And now, camera pans to the sky, goes up, and then zooms in on the capital city of Wimborne. So when you guys first arrive, you notice that you are just outside of another temple of Sopera, located in Wimborne. You begin to look around, and this town or city is absolutely massive, with hundreds of tall buildings. You begin to turn and look, and you can immediately see it's at the center point of the city, but you can see this giant, elaborate building elevated on this mound of earth. Everything here is absolutely beautiful. The architecture, the people in the city. You look around and you notice more people in religious garb, religious robes. And as you begin to look around, you can see other temples to various gods. There is a temple of Neros here. As way off in the distance, Wimborne does touch the coast.
Hey.
You see, so yes, you guys are surrounded by like cleric looking, paladin looking people, a lot of like possibly priests or priestesses of each of these gods. And just given this look, it looks like you seem to be in like a religious quarter of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So this religious circle is quarter is sort of circling what you can only assume to be the Capitol building in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All of these gorgeous buildings made of like white marble, different like granites. It's very elaborate.
I feel very at home here.
You guys just sort of like next to and in front of the Temple of Sopera, much more extravagant than the one in Nistra or the one in Holden. It's taller, wider, and there are many more people coming in and out of said temple. So, what is your first course of action? Large, brand new city.
Yeah.
It awaits you.
Any food carts?
What'd you say?
Are there any food carts?
You need
Not
to try
within-
the local cuisine.
Not in the immediate vicinity.
Amazing.
Feeling pretty confident with my disguise. I'll pull my veil down. And it's like, this is a nice city.
This feels a lot more like home to me than any other place we've been so far.
Where's the food?
Yeah. You look a little funny.
Oh, just trying something new.
Uh-huh. I make like a very pointed eye contact with you.
I think it looks nice.
Thank you, Blue.
I like the regular you.
We're gonna try this for a little while and see how it goes over. Okay?
Okay.
Teleportation always makes me hungry. Let's go find some food.
Of course.
Ooh, okay. So as you guys begin to wander around the city, you end up sort of exiting this religious, I'm just gonna call it the religious ring of the city. You make your way out and there's immediately, like, again, lavish buildings that don't need to be as fancy as they are. You spot a few very nicely constructed, like, either like, they're not like mansions, they're just very large houses. And as you guys continue to wander, it takes you probably an hour to end up finding a restaurant or a tavern. But the one you come across is the shit.
The shit?
Shit?
Shit.
That's a good tavern name.
Shit.
This place is the shit.
It's too late now, Cece.
The shiz is what it's called. The shiz. SHIZZ. Shiz.
Leshes.
Le shiz. Thank you.
Amazing.
Choice dishes.
Le shiz's dishes.
Bassoon tight.
Oh.
So people don't eat here, do they? Because it took a really long time to find food.
Well, granted, you are in a city that you've never been to before.
I could smell, can't I?
I don't know. Can you?
Can you?
I don't know. Do tieflings have a sensitive olfactory?
Now we're talking technicalities. I don't like it.
This
This is what tieflings do. They just do that thing that cartoon characters do where their like feet lips off the ground and they just float towards
the
like
food?
whatever food is happening. That's what we do. It's canon. Look it up.
Elves can see good. Do tieflings smell good? Is that
Yeah. The tips of your horn just like tingle or like food.
Oh my god, my computer is glitching out right now. I'm trying to pull up my notes.
We broke the DM's.
You broke my computer. No, I'm trying
No.
to scroll, but then it just keeps scrolling to the bottom.
Got scroll lock on.
No, what? The fuck? Okay. Anyways. Now we get into a bit of improv. So you guys enter in and you are immediately greeted with a mix of smells of like freshly baked bread. You smell garlic, you smell different meats, and you can hear sizzling coming from the grill in the back. And this place is, it's busy, but it's not like jam-packed. Everyone's going in for their breakfast. You guys are able to find an open booth and take a seat before a half-orc gentleman walks up to you guys.
Half orc.
Yeah.
Now every time you say that, I'm gonna ask, is that the one that I saw?
I don't know. Is it?
Jeez, they don't all look the same.
I'm leaving.
Just gonna see myself.
Bye, Gorbog.
Bye.
How dare you? Insinuating we all look the same. I'm insulted.
Hold on.
I technically
New Age Geeks
not.
multiverse here. Cormog, go home. Wrong timeline.
Hello?
That'd be wild. That'd be wild if like PCs from Forging Fates
Just appeared.
just like
It's the Christmas crossover this year for New Age Geeks.
right. We have a musical episode next too.
I mean, we talked about a beach episode.
Guys, my notebook was pressing on my spacebar, and that's why it was scrolling. Love that for me.
You're doing great.
Oh my god.
It's
So a half orc
Okay.
comes to the table. It's not the one that I
He's
saw.
got long dark hair sort of pulled back into a top knot. Just sort of simple attire as he walks up. Hey guys, welcome in. What can I get for you? Start you off with some drinks, maybe. Got some tea, got some coffee, hot chocolate for the little ones.
They would love hot chocolate.
Mhm.
Not that little.
Do you guys carry elven wine here?
We do. A little early, but as long as you
Been
pay
a
for
long
it.
couple days.
Technically juice.
It's not so uncommon to have at breakfast.
All right.
I would love tea, thank you.
Okay. Any specific kind you were looking for, or just any will do?
We're by the coast, right?
Yeah.
Just think about it for a minute. Do you have any seaweed tea?
You see, it takes him a second. I'm sure we could put that together.
Perfect.
And then for you two,
I'll take the hot chocolate.
anything to drink for you? Do you want hot chocolate as well? Okay. And he heads off to go gather your drinks.
Rima.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty.
This isn't at Toby, that's at Dom. He is, yeah. So cute.
It only takes him a couple minutes before he heads back to the table with all the drinks in hand. All right, here we go. And we were able to make that seaweed tea for you.
Perfect. Just like hot salt water.
Now, if you guys are interested in food, for breakfast, we have a breakfast burrito with choice of steak, chicken, or no meat. We have crepes, we have waffles, we have breakfast chili. Don't make that face. That's Cece talking. Don't make that face.
Breakfast chili terrifies me because the image was not great. I'm so sorry.
Can I have a breakfast burrito, please?
Of course. Steak, chicken, fish preference.
Please.
I
Okay.
would like the crepes, please. Berry compote of some sort, if you have it.
You got it.
I'll have the same as they're having. Not towards Talia.
Can I have
Oh.
the breakfast burrito with steak?
Absolutely. All right, and then if you guys need anything, my name is Briar. Just give me a holler.
Perfect, thank you.
As he walks away.
I'm gonna pull out my sketchbook and like open it up to the 2 pages, one that had the runes and the other that had that cottage with like a close up of what the person looked like. And I'll set it to where they can all see it. You know when we were resting in the fields after everything, I kind of sort of peered into the battlefield, but like what it looked like right now, if that makes sense.
What'd you see?
No.
Right now, I've never actually cast it before, but I think it worked like it was supposed to. I saw the field, and there were ruins off in the distance, and I'll like point to the picture that I drew.
Mhm.
And then there was a cottage and a female walking in, and I'll shift the book so you can see like the portrait that I did of her a bit better. And I could sense like fading divinity, as if a divine presence had been there but hadn't been around for a long time. And it made me think, I know which one. It made me think of Amorpha, the one that sealed Panero away that no one's seen.
Is that the peace one?
Creation, love, and beauty.
Never mind.
Was one of the very first gods, and created the others, and they were the one to seal Panero away. but I think that's what I was feeling. And then at the end, it kind of flashed and shifted into the battlefield like we had seen it.
Hmm.
I kind of maybe sort of prayed to Canstos when I cast it.
Ashira.
Their symbol was on the mirror, and I was seeing flashes of the field in the mirror, and I thought maybe it would be helpful to have them maybe.
You need to be really careful when you pray to deities that you don't know what their intentions are.
Well, to be fair, I still draw my power from Neuros, but
But
mean you can't.
sometimes they're really bad, and it's a two-way street.
You have a habit of talking to beings that you shouldn't, I've noticed.
Beings of different powers serve different purposes. I can't really believe in just one god and not believe in the others, though I don't hold the same faith for them that I do for Neuros. But when I pray, Bloom, I'm not making a deal or a pact or truly offering any part of myself.
Not this time.
But sometimes, Ashira, when you reach out, then they think you're willing to listen all the time.
I'm always willing to listen. That doesn't mean that my faith is going to sway. Besides, it showed me something maybe important. If we can figure out where this is, specifically where these ruins are, then maybe... I don't know. We know the where, maybe we
That's
can
an
figure
idea.
out why.
Just be careful. I wouldn't talk to the bad ones very long.
She, very much just kind of, shifts and, looks away from you when you say that.
Should I insight check?
If you want to, go for it.
That's a 17.
14.
All right.
She's just trying to, cover up, uncomfortable when you say that in the way, when you catch someone who has done the exact thing, you're like, you shouldn't do that, and they're like, I maybe already did. It's a little bit of that.
Bloom is kind of gonna keep her mouth shut, but she's gonna give Ashira a look like, you done fucked up Aaron. It's like I don't know about that.
She's kind
Moving right along. Where's the hot chocolate?
It's in front of you. You already came back
Oh.
with your drinks.
of just shift it where it was in the
It's
middle.
cold now. It's completely cold.
It's warm chocolate.
No. Dang it.
I don't know a way to make it warmer, sorry. It's outside my wheelhouse.
All right.
Yeah.
Or go ahead.
No, that's it. I showed them and I told them what I saw.
Okay. Shortly after, your food gets brought out to the table. As you begin to eat it, this is some of the best and like high quality food you guys have had.
We're never leaving.
Okay.
Short campaign, guys. Thanks for playing.
This is our home
And that's
now.
the end. But Briar comes back shortly after just to check in on you guys. Like, everything doing okay? Tasting good?
Yes, yep. It's
This is
wonderful.
phenomenal.
Thank you.
Mhm.
We really take pride here in take pride in our food. Quality is the utmost importance to us, so. Anything else I can grab for you, or are you guys ready to settle up?
Think we're okay?
I'm fantastic for now. This was exactly what we needed. What do we owe you?
For the food and the drinks, it'll be 4 gold.
I hand over 5 gold and here, thank you. This is probably the best meal that I have eaten in a long time.
Of course. You guys are always welcome back. And he
Thanks,
smiles.
Kalia.
Smiles at the bunch of you and clears off any empty plates. But now, the city of Wimborne is yours for the taking. Trying to figure out what you guys are doing next.
Chaos.
How
Well-
long are we going to be here?
Until we find out what the next target is.
Oh, we have to find the target here, too.
Yeah, the anchor that's we think is here, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what the anchor is in Wimborne?
You do remember the moonlit lantern and the lantern of eternal light. So Ogari and Elidios's matching lanterns are in Wimborne.
There's something else. Maybe not.
I would have to go back.
You're good.
But for sure you guys know that the 2 lanterns are in Wimborne.
Do we know if the temple? Oh no, that's in Northen. Just kidding.
Yeah, the 2 sanctuaries are in Northen.
Okay.
Which is the continent across the ocean.
Yep.
We should, if we're going to be here for a little while, we should secure accommodations for ourselves before we go out exploring and trying to find where these lanterns may be.
Then we have a place to meet up in case we get separated. I think that's smart.
I get up from the table and I walk over to like the host's stand or whatever to try and talk to somebody.
You can see there's a half-elven like woman in her late teens at the host stand. Hi.
Hi. We've recently come into town and we're not exactly have our bearings yet. And I was wondering if you could recommend a good inn or accommodations center that we could look into?
Yeah. I guess it just depends on the like level of comfort you're looking for.
So don't need 5 stars, but something not infested with the critters would be wonderful.
Oh, of course, that would be disgusting. Um, so something in like the middle range, there's the Swan Loon. Um, that's there's also hmm. I now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of like high-end places here. But again, mid-range. There's the Feathertop, which is good. That one's probably going to be closer. Like, are you trying to find some place close or like further out, or
Close
does it
is
matter?
fine. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
We're here to visit your city and see what it has to offer.
Yeah. Of the Swan Loon and the Feathertop, I would recommend the Feathertop.
I will let my fellow travelers know.
Of course.
Thank you.
Enjoy Wimborne.
And I kind of bounce my way back over to the table. Okay, so there's a inn over here called Feathertop that is apparently like not super expensive, but not a dirt hole. So I say maybe we check that out.
No, that sounds perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Also just assuming that you ask for directions, you guys are able to find it pretty easily. It's pretty much what she said. It's if I had to rate it out of 5 stars, it's probably like a 3-star place. It still looks nice, just not as extravagant as some of the other buildings that you pass.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Marriott.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a Marriott. But as you walk in, you can see a tiefling woman behind the desk, red skin, deep red hair, with 2 smaller horns coming up. She's dressed nicely. Hi guys, welcome in. Assuming you're here for some room and board? Or just room, I guess.
Absolutely. Like a couple rooms would be good.
Okay,
If you have adjoining ones, that would be better.
Oh yeah, of course we do. Do you guys know how long you're looking to stay, or just pay as you go?
Yeah, as of right now, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. So if you're just looking for 2 joining rooms, it's gonna be like 2 gold a day. And then is there any other accommodations that we can make for you guys?
Not at this time that I can think of, but can we contact you here at the desk if we need anything?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you need anything, my name's Ophelia.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
We're sightseeing, and I really want to see the 2 really pretty eternal lanterns. Can you tell me where they are? I heard
yeah.
they stay lit all the time.
They do. They can never be put out. But I believe that those are at the temples in the religious ring. So they're they're usually available for people to go and to look at them. So I think they're best to be seen at night, though. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Anything else for you guys? All right. So you all head up to your rooms, and they are actually very pretty. Very lush bedding. There's a desk in each room. There's like a small fireplace, and you guys get your own private bathroom with adjoining rooms. So with that, and as you guys are settling down, I think we are going to call it here for now. I feel like this is a good spot to end. I know we're all a little bit tired, but I'd like to thank everybody who is joined us for tonight's session. Apollo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. We greatly appreciate that. Tomorrow we have investigation check with GM Justin, or else I will be over on the Records of the Realm channel in a Blades in the Dark one-shot. Next week we are back with Forging Fates, and next week we also have a investigation check with Sunnyside James. And then when we return, we'll have had a year of Queer and Present Danger, guys. It's been a year of us playing so far. So as a little celebration, I guess, we will be doing our 1-year recap and discussion. So we'll go over some of the main events that have happened so far in the campaign. So if you missed out on earlier episodes and want to get caught up, make sure to tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very excited. I lasted 1 whole year DMing you guys.
You survived.
I love
You need a t- you need a
You've
t-shirt
survived
that says,
so
"I
far."
survived.
I survived CC's campaign.
You need a shirt that says "I survived my PCs."
We'll make it a shirt, maybe. But anyways, we are going to end the stream. Make sure you stick around for the raid. We will see you all next time. Bye, guys.